Now police are searching for a man in Yorktown. This is 47-year-old Gregory Harvey, and he's been missing since Sunday afternoon.
He was last seen near Tide Mill Road and Moores Creek Drive. And 13 News Now reporter Robert Boyd is live in Yorktown with the latest on the search. Robert.
Well, Christina, I'm standing right in front of the command center right here at Tide Mill Road and Moores Creek Road. And this area is very significant in the search because this is the last place that Gregory Harvey was seen around 6 o'clock Sunday evening by a neighbor, and his family and the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office very concerned about him because they say he has complex medical issues and he has now been without his medication for over 40 hours. And keep in mind, we have some very extreme heat out here. Dehydration is definitely a concern among these sheriff's deputies. So the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office, they're encouraging people to look in sheds, look in garages, anywhere in your backyard where there might be shelter from the sun. Please take a look because there's a chance Gregory could be hiding in one of those areas. Right now they've conducted about a 1-mile search radius on foot for Gregory. You've got groups literally going door to door, knocking on doors, asking residents to please look in their backyards, keep an eye out for Gregory. He is from this area. He lives right down the street from here. He's lived here a long time. Many of the residents in this community know him personally. There's K9 units out, there's drones out, everyone doing the best they can to find Gregory, and they believe he is still in the area. They say there's a really good chance he is in basically a 1-mile radius from here because his main modes of transportation are driving his car and his bicycle, and both his car and bicycle remain at home. So they think there's a good chance he's in this area, and right now they're just hoping they can find him and bring him home safe and sound. And once again, you saw his picture up there. He's listed as, again, 47 years old, 5'4", 115 pounds, but keep in mind, no more mustache. He does not have a mustache. And if you see Gregory out and about, please call the authorities because his family is desperate to bring him home. And we'll be out here throughout the afternoon and bring you any new updates coming up in our later newscasts at 5 and 6. Live in York County, Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.